CVTV live from the CVX Expo 24, the showroom floor here, the Talking Stick Resort in Scottsdale, Arizona. Joining us right now from the MSPAA, that's the MSP Association of America, we have the president, Dave Jooste. How you doing, Dave?
Good, and yourself. Thanks for having us.
Doing really well, and excited to talk with you after all this time in person. Tell us about the MSPAA.
Sure. So the MSPAA, or the MSP Association of America, is a US-based platform for managed service providers to get some recognition, some advocacy, as well as some exposure to the small business market throughout the United States.
All right, very good. Now, you mentioned the U.S.-based businesses. How can they connect with MSPs using the MSPAA platform?
Sure. So the platform is free. It's open to the public. So what happens is a lot of small businesses go to the platform, search for MSPs in various shapes, forms, and sizes, and connect directly with them. They can do that via just phoning them, or they can do it via secure email on the platform, or they can actually go to their website where their link is on the platform as well.
All right, very good. Now, how can partners kind of help MSPs?
Sure. So we work with a lot of partners. We get a lot of requests from partners both in the US as well as outside the US. Partners outside the US we don't usually partner with. But what happens is we have partners who join us, and we go through a vetting process with our partners to make sure that they're a good fit, not only for us, but also for the MSPs. And the partners that we do partner with, we negotiate special rates and discounts with those partners so they can give those to the MSPs. And once that has been done, we publish that on behalf of the partners, and the MSPs can use them as much as they want.
That sounds fantastic. Now, how do the MSPs, how do they get more exposure using the MSPAA?
Sure. So we have a lot of different resources. We have a lot of different channels in which that happens. One of the popular things that we do is we do a lot of live interviews with our MSPs, and we post it on social. We post it on a lot of our business communications. We send it out to a lot of companies. That's one of the big things. We do webinars for MSPs. We do events for MSPs. We have, for example, tonight we have a Topgolf social for MSPs that MSPs can come join in with. So we have a lot of resources that we work with our partners as well, who then share those resources with their communities on top of that. One of the big things that we do is we have a global community email broadcast that we send out to roughly about 80,000 companies every single month, and we put those MSPs into that newsletter, especially if an MSP has some special news. Let's say someone hires a new CIO and they want to announce that. We can announce it and push it out to the global business community that is part of the platform.
That sounds like a really great kind of thing to have. So the MSPAA, you do have a lot of meetings and events that you mentioned.
Yes.
Are they strictly for the MSPs?
We have some that are, yes, strictly for MSPs, and then we have some that are joint vendor and MSPs. Because we're an MSP association, the MSP channel is very small, and it's a community-driven channel, right? So we want to maintain the integrity of those MSP events. For example, the Topgolf Social tonight, where we don't allow any vendors to come in, and we hold it for the MSP specifically. Yes, we have some guest speakers at these events who are vendors, yes, but primarily it's for MSPs. Some of the joint events that we have, we do invite some vendors to join us as well. For example, we'll be hosting an event at AT&T's Tech Center in October next year that will be for vendors as well as MSPs. So yes, we have a bit of both.
Okay, well, fair mix. So does the MSPAA, does it kind of connect with businesses then across the entire U.S.?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely it does. So we have a number of businesses that reach out to us. We also have a number of businesses that we communicate with on a monthly basis. So we have an SMB acquisition specialist. Her role is she actually connects with these small businesses, and what she does is she actually secures a lot of contracts. So yes, we speak with a lot of businesses across the country.
All right, very good. Now the last one I wanted to talk about, the open contracts.
Sure.
You kind of referenced that. Tell us what that's all about.
Sure. So I am an MSP myself, and when I first started as an MSP, I knew that one of the hardest things was getting exposure and trying to find contracts. All right. But then on the other side of it, a lot of companies don't list a lot of their contracts online because they don't want to be bombarded with everything. So our SMB acquisition specialist that I mentioned to you a few minutes ago, is she actually reaches out to companies and she actually gets these contracts. What happens is we speak to these companies, we vet if they are actually legitimate contracts first and foremost, because we do get some that are not, right? And then what happens is once we have that, we get all the information, the criteria, and then we list that on the platform where the MSPs can actually apply for those contracts. We do have an orientation so the MSPs can identify if it's a good fit for them or not.
Okay.
Once that has been done, they can submit the application. We go through a live interview with those MSPs. We do an executive summary on those MSPs. We hand that to the client, and the client contacts the MSPs directly. At no point in time do we influence the client. We give those to the client as their request, and the client can really contact you as an MSP and see if they want to contract with you.
Well, it sounds like a really great service that you guys offer. If people want more information, where can they go?
Yeah, sure, no problem. So we have a lot of people going to the website. Basically, it's MSPAA.net. Just go there. We have 2-3 sections on there. One of the sections is for our visitors and our small businesses. Another section is for our MSPs. Another section is for events that we host and that we arrange with partners like yourself. So yeah, just go to the website. There's a lot of information there, a lot of sections. And if you don't find what you're looking for and you do need more information, just reach out to us and someone on the team will get back to you.
All right, so there you have it. Be sure to check out MSPAA online. And once again, this has been CVTV live from the CVX Expo 24.